This movie is really not that good. If we talking about like what a good movie is, this movie wasn't that good. What did you say? All right, that's too much. What's the context behind it? I would give you not sign the back of the ticket. I didn't know. I don't play the lottery. I didn't know you had to sign the back of the ticket. And then he tried to that girl who obviously was a gold digger. She gave you a bag of to hold. Borrowed $100K so you can.
Believe me when I say I'ma pull up when the stage drops. Believe me when I say she don't look good.
Yo, what it is, TDC, it's your boy Srotonn here, but you could call me Tone. Listen, we finna watch the movie villain versus the actual villain. And I saw he had Martin up there. He had a couple other people. But yeah, dog, I'm sure it's a couple of them, but let's get to it. It's Diddy Conway, man.
Scoochie.
Oh shit, hell no. I gotta hear the beginning.
Yo, it's Diddy Conway, and I'm back with another Real Villains countdown. Let's see what 5 characters will make the list this time. Also, before we get into the video, tell me if y'all like the long form content being like 20 to 30 minutes, or do you like the shorter form content being like 10 to 15? Pause the video as soon as you hear this, and leave me your answer in the comments.
What do I prefer? Honestly, bro, I actually don't care what the length of it. But to me, I don't want it to be you just making it 30 minutes just to be 30 minutes. If I'm being totally honest. But I don't want that with anybody. I don't want nobody, like I'm making it 30 minutes, you leaving, you know what I'm saying? You don't do that, but you leaving bullshit in there. I hate seeing videos like that, bro. Like, why am I watching this? It ain't nothing going on right here, but that's just me. As long as it's like actual, shit being done during that time, I'm with it. Shit.
Comments below.
You're sitting on the couch, you're watching TV, and your life is passing you by. You keep procrastinating over and over. So no, do it right now.
Smoking grits and selling chickens, call that painted living. It's Scoochie.
Linens on the chain with the V cuts. Linens on the chain with the V cuts.
Menace to Society. Menace to Society is a movie.
If I had to guess, it's gonna say that Kane is the main villain. I think so too. Nigga got drunk and punched somebody. Now the dude was fucked up. He shouldn't have did that shit. But at the same time, you gotta relax. You gotta calm down, bro. And he did a lot of dumb shit.
Movie that has made this countdown before, because there are a lot of villains in it, and you really could take your pick for who's a real
you really
villain.
Could.
From punk ass Chauncey.
Yeah, Chauncey's a bitch ass nigga. That shit was nuts. You nigga got his ass whooped because you mad because you got your ass whooped because you was touching on somebody who was telling you to get off, nigga. Like, you tripping in this bitch.
I'm definitely finna snitch. I'm definitely finna snitch.
To old dog.
Man, cool out, nigga. We just having fun with the motherfucking tape. Damn, ain't nobody else gonna see it.
I'm part of the problem. I'm part of the problem because old dog was my favorite character. Call me what you want to. Call me the N word. Call me the C word. Call me whatever you want to. My favorite character.
Dave, this shit is funny to me, though.
His ass up. Lock his ass up. You going to jail.
You're going to jail. Damn.
This goes on and on for who could be the real villain. However, specifically for this video, we're going to focus on Ronnie. Now, we could say she was the real villain for possibly fucking with Kane.
Yeah. I forgot about Ronnie. Ronnie is gross. Ronnie's a freak. She's gross.
And then bro was younger, maybe.
Yeah, she was gross, man. He was too young.
But that's debatable. We're going to leave that one alone. But I do personally feel like Ronnie is the real villain because she chose to subject her kid to somebody like Kane. Now, I ain't even trying to play it. Hey, bro, if you get her, you get her. But out of all the dudes you could talk to, you talk to Kane, who is literally just like your baby daddy.
What?
Who you can't stand, who got life.
I don't like that tape. I don't like that tape because she was going to run into a nigga like that. If, like, I don't know. Maybe I'm seeing it the wrong way. From where she was living, it didn't seem like a lot of niggas was doing great. So, and then Kane is what's she supposed to not talk to Kane? Kane is like what, a child, I guess a childhood friend or whatever the fuck. He been there from the beginning. I don't know about that. Maybe talking to him was a little bit too much. It is what it is. But I wouldn't say like because he was gonna be around regardless. I don't know if I agree with that.
And if we being real, speaking of the baby daddy, it's diabolical ass behavior.
It
to
is
even be fucking with Kane, knowing that your baby daddy possibly raised Buddy.
Nasty.
But it is also you can tell that he was like, it's cool, because he was like, take care of them. Like if you watch the movie, you can tell he already knew what was up. He was in there for life.
Can't be too mad because her baby daddy was really a freaky nigga. Because bro was old as hell getting her pregnant, bro.
Oh shit,
that's nasty.
I forgot how old he was.
All I'm saying is, I believe Ronnie's the villain because knowing all of that, knowing that history that's there, you still chose to subject your kid to somebody that was still just like your baby daddy.
I get it.
Was Kane getting some sense about himself? Yeah.
He was, though. That's what I'm saying.
I got a little son to look after. And you know what's really sad? Is that I look at you and you remind me of how Purnell used to be.
That still don't mean you put this falling off the bone face ass nigga around your son.
But Kane, he at the end of the day, he still had like some problems. He was struggling with that dynamic of like being this gangsta ass nigga from the hood, and then actually trying to do something with his life. He was finna ride with I don't know nigga name, but Raheem. I'm assuming his name was Raheem. They was finna go to wherever the fuck they was finna go.
This is some dysfunctional shit.
Fuck you, man, for when you let a Negro with no sense be around your child. Like, bro, you knew bro didn't have no mind himself. Yeah, he coming along or whatnot, but if we being honest, at this point, it was already too late.
Yeah, see, I don't see the good in people. That's really the fault. That's really the
Why would you even let bro be
problem.
around your kid like that, especially so early? Like, that's wild. You subjected him to the same thing you trying to get him away from. That's stupid as hell. I still wouldn't say she failed her child at life or anything like that.
Nah.
I'll be honest with that. He still technically would have a chance, but
that little nigga traumatized though.
That
you
know this shit about this person over here, and then you go down and let the same person tear that motherfucker up.
Spanking that ass.
The baby daddy friend at that, who technically helped raise this nigga. It shouldn't have been surprising to her that this man would show her son how to use a gun. I really feel like, bro, sometimes you gotta say no in certain situations. Like, yeah, you might want to fuck with this man.
Like I said, I feel it, but I feel like the baby dad, he was cool. He already knew what was up, bro. Nigga was in there for life, it seems like.
Finna go on to bigger and better.
I'm gonna have to rewatch it.
Bro has a little bit of sense. Yes. Is that enough to put your kid around this nigga? Let him move? Like, bruh, him moving with her really didn't make no fucking sense.
Man, sit your dumb ass down.
It definitely
Part of me
did.
personally feels like she should have just focused solely on her child. You already moving. About to move somewhere else.
Hey, mama's got to have a life too, man.
Just focus on your child.
Mama's got to have a life
she
too.
Was thinking with that moot, that coochie.
That's
part of it. But it doesn't make sense to put yourself
in
a position to have to raise 2 kids. Coming
Lottery
in at number
ticket.
4. It's lottery ticket. Bow
Wow is 100% the villain. I don't know if he's gonna. Bow Wow is the villain. Bow Wow did a lot of dumb shit. Now, I would give you not sign the back of the ticket. I didn't know. I don't play the lottery. I didn't know you had to sign the back of the ticket. He did that dumb shit. And then he was like, and then he tried to fuck that girl who obviously was a gold digger. She gave you a bag of shit to hold while she got in that car with the nigga from How to Be a Player. And you still was trying to fuck with her. And then you took her on our date. Borrowed $100K so you could. Hell no.
and Brandon T. Jackson gave Millennials one of the last great coming of age type of hood classics in Lottery Ticket. It's one that I can watch over and over again, no problems.
I'm broke, nigga. I'm broke.
I'm so broke. If a nigga rob me, he'll just be practicing.
Watching is knowing that the real villain is indeed the Debo variant himself, Lorenzo.
You bitch.
100%.
Think you gonna get over on me? Wake your bitch ass up, Lucky Charms.
He definitely had those.
Alabama mega slave, Frederick Douglass looking at.
He ain't just no normal nigga. He's super nigga.
Super
nigga. Be
nigga.
told, he isn't the biggest villain. Kevin's hunchback of the Negro dame ass grandma is.
Because she opened her mouth? No. Well, she did that one bad thing. But that literally, that doesn't, just because she did that one thing, it doesn't ignore the bullshit that Bow Wow allowed himself to go through. Getting that $100K was ridiculous. That was the dumbest shit that nigga has ever done. Like that in the movie. That shit was crazy.
I gotta call somebody.
your bitch ass up.
Damn.
Kevin's grandma caused most of the problems by letting it slip up to
Charlie Murphy!
Hey, man. R.I.P. Charlie
that
Murphy,
Kevin had that
man.
money. She's easily one of the worst grandmas in the world, bro. And I don't care what anyone says. If
She
anyone
did
had
something
a duty
bad,
to keep
but
Kevin
man,
safe
hell no.
after learning some information like winning the lottery, it's two people. It's her big back ass and Kevin himself.
Thank
but
you.
instead, she let it slip up.
I'm going
and
with
ended up
Kevin.
getting out to the whole hood. That's one of the
That's
things.
when you cannot put it all on grandma. She did one bad thing. Kevin did like 10,000. Like, come on, bro. Hell no.
The minute that it leaves your mouth, you should expect the next 5 people to know after that, and the next 5, and the next 5. Till
It was
damn near
bad. I'm
everybody
not saying
know.
it wasn't bad.
But
It was bad.
I can't give her all the blame though. See, it's in my opinion that one should keep certain information to themselves. Some things that when you hear them or when you receive certain information, you should keep it to the point where you damn near forget about it.
Exactly.
It shouldn't even leave your mouth. You shouldn't even tell nobody.
If somebody say don't say nothing, you should be don't tell nobody.
Which is why Kevin is the villain too. And there's
100%.
2 reasons why I say this. Number 1, he shouldn't have told his grandma shit. Once he found out he won,
I don't
he
agree
shouldn't
with
have
that.
reacted.
I don't agree with that. Nah, hell no. The woman that raised me, maybe you might know she got a big mouth, man, but I'm telling my grandma.
He shouldn't have told his grandma.
But he probably shouldn't have.
Because let's
Real
be for
talk,
real,
he
y'all.
probably shouldn't have.
We know our family members.
He
We know
have.
what family member you can tell something and you'll never hear about it again unless you bring it up.
That's real. That's
And
real.
We know
I
what
probably
family
would've told her
members
though.
that the minute that you tell them, you might as well have got on the intercom and told everybody. So Kevin played himself when he told his grandma because he wasn't being realistic and being real about the situation. And honestly, like you knew your grandma was a snitch, bro. Like you knew your grandma couldn't hold water. That should have been the last person that found out. I think winning the lottery should be something that make you become like realistic in that moment about who you tell. That's not just some information that you get and you just.
If I win the lottery, like they always say, they joke about it, but it'd be for real. I ain't told nobody. Except my girl, of course. But it will be signed. Damn, I haven't seen him in a minute. Oh shit. Why is he? Oh shit. Why is he in a movie? The nigga just was in the air the other day. Why is he in the movie? There will be signs.
You have to treat that shit like top.
Why is he collabing
information that you need a security clearance for?
We top flight security of the world, Craig.
Number 2 reason Kevin is a villain is because of how he chose to handle himself after the fact that everyone knew he won.
Look, Doug.
You, like I said, bro, you gave grandma 1 reason. You gave this nigga 2 already. 2. Like, bro, that no.
That's the boss. You disrespect him, you disrespect me.
Disrespect me.
Now let's get us some shoes. Bitch. Let's go.
Let's do it.
I'm rich, bitch.
That man took all these hating, rinky dink, junk ass niggas out, knowing they was real tube steak eating. These folks did not fuck with this man for real. Just knew he had that money. Ain't no way the whole hood found out you hit the lottery, bro, and you entertained it.
That shit
in real life. Someone
that
would
shit's
have been
trash.
Jumped to make him lose that damn ticket. Bro should have dipped the minute that he found out. And if we be honest, the minute that he won, he should have dipped.
As soon as I got my check, I was gone.
And they told him
Coming
too.
in at number 3,
Life.
it's Life. The movie Life, starring Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence, is a movie that I can say grew on me with time. I didn't
Actual villain. It probably is Martin, but I haven't
like
watched it
at first.
I haven't watched it in a long time. Oh, you didn't like Life at first? You tripping? But I don't know, man. I would say Martin only because he was an asshole. Martin was an asshole, and a lot of the stuff he did was to be an asshole. It wasn't really for like. It was to be asshole.
But over time, the story of persistence through hardship was something that I really respected because I believe it's beauty in the struggle
funny.
before you obtain.
It's one of them older movies that I really thought was funny
along the way, but enjoy that grind getting to where you at because when you look back, that won't be the same. Also, for me, it gets funnier the more I watch it.
Your hand nice and supple, like a lady.
This nigga gay as hell.
Watching it usually comes with a debate of whose fault it is that they went to jail, Ray or Claude. And I personally feel like Ray is the real villain.
For what? That upper room, nigga.
Well, yeah.
Dead as hell.
Now, we do know the white man is the one that framed them, and obviously that's the real reason why they in jail. But for serious purpose, we'll say Ray is the real villain. Because for all the good he did, his decisions ultimately cost them folks basically their whole life.
Man, fuck that cheap ass watch, man.
Now, did Ray...
That's true. Okay, so I thought he was gonna try to go like the I don't know. But yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I'll put Eddie Murphy. Hey, Eddie Murphy was right. Let me look it up. And I'm fucking confused. Life. Right, yeah. So Eddie Murphy for sure. He was the reason. He was a con man. He got him in a lot of trouble. That shit was nuts. That I understand you trying to get your daddy watch back, and there's no way that you could have known that that dude was going to get killed that night. But sometimes you try to con him, but it didn't work. Sometimes you got to go.
They say Claus
take that L, keep it going.
James.
He didn't know who he was fucking with, but you do.
I'm
Rick James, man.
Yeah.
Rick James was in this. This is crazy.
He did. And you got to give him his credit for that.
Yeah.
Now, the biggest reason I'll say Ray was the villain is because sometimes that one bad mistake can outweigh all the goods you did. And that's just a reality of life. All types of bullshit can happen. But
just off of one
instead of
mistake,
them stopping in that small town, just, man, getting on the road, getting the job done, that man had to focus on that fucking watch.
Man, fuck that cheap ass watch, man.
That one mistake of them stopping for fun ultimately cost them their freedom. If they don't stop for bullshit, then Ray doesn't get his charismatic koala bear looking ass gypped in the car.
And he don't try to gamble people out of their money. They'll be straight right now. But
car game, which will lead to mistake number 2. Looking for a watch on a dead nigga in down south Jim Crow era. Mississippi at that.
Guilty! That nigga is guilty!
Bruh, it didn't matter if that body was black, white,
Puerto Rican,
Asian.
Oh shit!
They was going down for it regardless. Because
facts, bro.
One, of the blood on Claw's shirt, and 2, Ray being caught looking for the watch.
Man, fuck that cheap ass watch.
Now I'm thinking about that was so stupid. You see a dead body there, you like, yeah, it's my watch. Come on, bro. Like, in the moment, I guess you would say, oh, there's no way I'm going to get caught. But I think you have to remember the times you in, man.
Y'all folks are black, down south, next to a dead body. They was going down anyway. The minute y'all seen that body, it was time to go.
It was.
Y'all already cost yourself some time, and he wanted to keep gambling. He wanted to get that watch back. It was time to go, bro.
And Martin got himself some coochie too. So, I mean, but, you know, I guess you could say, what are you gonna do while he wait on Ray to stop gambling? So
it wasn't time to
I guess it could be seen this
the
way.
minute that body fell, it was time to go. Y'all already had illegal liquor on y'all. So moving more cautiously should have been a thing. It shouldn't have been this thing of, hey, let's be like very nonchalant about what we doing. No, get to point.
Yeah, it was in their shit too, right?
Which is something I firmly believe in. If you carrying something illegal, the more stops you make, the more time you give yourself to end up in trouble. If Ray had just accepted that loss was gone, they probably wouldn't have went to jail
at all.
Coming in at number 2,
House Party. Oh wow, okay.
House Party is a classic film that generations will forever come across.
House Party. Real villain. Because this House Party wasn't that. It wasn't very, period scheme. I'm calling it period scheme. Y'all know what I mean. Period scheme oriented by play. By play. It probably was him. He needs to his black ass in the house.
Or be introduced to in some form or fashion. It shouldn't be remade, redone, remixed. Man, don't touch that bitch.
You're not gonna went to the league, right?
What?
Cut that bitch off!
I know people hated that. Ain't gonna lie, boy, that House Party wasn't bad. Controversial take. It wasn't that bad. It was better than a lot of the other ones. The other remakes. Good God. Oh my goodness, it was. It wasn't that bad.
As many times as I've talked about this movie, I have zero.
This movie is really not that good. If we talking about like what a good movie is, this movie wasn't that good, but it was just a good feel, bro.
A clue as to how it hasn't made a real villains countdown, but it's here now. And when you watch, you immediately know that the group full force is indeed the real villain.
My
These
niggas
folks look like they belong in the sewer, man. Grown human nigga turtle looking at niggas.
I mean, I be alone with a woman sometimes, and I'm damn near about ready to wax that ass, and all I can do is vision this fool, man.
What? That's so fucking gay.
They rightfully are the real villains. But hell no. Play Boston baked bean eating ass nigga. Get your garbage ass down here.
I'm gonna have to remember what Play
wasn't
did.
a good friend at all. He was selfish as hell.
He was
selfish and self-centered.
You don't know how to load things scientifically.
No! You tear my shit! You tear my shit!
That shit for sure, bro.
Yeah, they treated Martin bad, but I have to go back to see what he did bad in this movie.
Treated Bilal like dirt.
Oh yeah,
smooth squirrel looking ass.
If you talking about that, yeah.
Ain't no way your friend a DJ with all that expensive ass equipment.
He's just
and you
fucking
disrespectfully
it up.
Load that shit. Like
oh my god!
I would have had to whip his ass, and that might have been the last day we was friends. Because I would have had to do this Q-tip fade ass nigga dirty as hell. Because you playing with how Buddy bring in his money at that point. At the point that I have a friend that do something like what Play did,
and then didn't let him get in the car. He let all the girls stay in the car. Hell nah, this is my shit. What the fuck?
We
and
just
I think
wouldn't
he took
cool.
all day
All
to
that
come
shit would
back.
have had to come up out that trunk. But that was a real friend, and Play's treatment of Buddy was crazy as hell. The whole first movie,
the whole
for
first
sure.
one, yeah.
But definitely in the second movie too, but not as much. Like
Martin was in the second one.
You bullied Bilal like that, but you was a hoe when you got bullied by some human bulldog looking at niggas.
Some my hair. I smell pussy.
You gotta lower your motherfucking voice.
Yeah,
Man,
Martin wasn't in that
dog
second one.
Ain't that hoe Gucci man looking at nigga.
I bet these
Yeah, Martin wasn't in that second one.
smoking scroll.
Smoking
Another reason
scroll.
why Play is the real villain. You see your boy in dire need of help, running for his fucking life, and you drive clean past him.
When was this?
Yo!
Wasn't that kid?
Was it?
Skip on these motherfucking nuts!
I never
remember
understand
that.
how y'all stay friends with dude. Several times, kids should have knocked some sense into Play, but he kept.
But Wade wasn't even like friends like that though. If I'm correct, and I could be lying, they wasn't friends like that for real. Like they knew of each other. I think they was friends from 2 and on, but I don't think they was friends like that in the first.
Being friends with Buddy, even to college, and that's when Play proved itself to be the most ultimate mega piece of shit ever.
Yeah, boy. House party too.
Responsible one who left his check around, and I'd be tempted by it. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga!
This man
that
took
second
his
one was
best friend
crazy.
check for college.
That second
just
one
to
was
get
nuts.
scammed. I look at that as almost like spitting in my face. Easily grinds for you to get
For
knocked
his
the
bro.
fuck out. He was a real villain because
that was his check
he
for
was
school,
never truly
bro.
a friend. A friend would have
my
taken that money and
gosh.
did exactly what they were supposed to do with it.
Oh my
For him to
gosh.
take that money for school was damn near like a nigga life.
Mhm.
And even to think about doing the opposite with it shows me that bro really wasn't a friend.
He wasn't.
Like if it came to more drastic measures, like my thinking with something like that is if you'll do that now, then when it comes to more drastic measures, I won't be shit to you. People like that kind of dangerous to be around.
And that's why that's why I said if he's talking about the first house party, he just like generalizing all house parties. I get it. But the first one, Play in them wasn't even that cool for real. For them to be like, oh yeah, especially the first house party. I mean, like they wasn't even cool like that. Play was like the new kid who like his mom died and shit. So no, but like you talking about that second one? Oh yeah, Play deserved his ass beat.
Because
100%.
if it come for your time to be up, or
kind of the third one
if it's
too.
you versus them, you know it's gonna
I think it's the
always
third
be
one.
them. Coming in at number one,
Boomerang.
it's Marcus from Boomerang. The movie Boomerang starring Eddie Murphy will
Marcus,
forever be
dog.
remembered.
I don't want to blow my own horn, but I'm really qualified.
You shouldn't have to blow your own horn.
Freak ass nigga. Well, he fucked that girl. He fucked.
It's one thing to watch this.
You shouldn't have to blow
What did you
your
say?
own horn.
All right, that's too much. What's the context behind it? What's the context?
It's one thing to watch this when you're younger and feel like Jacqueline was the biggest villain. However, never think
No, Eddie Murphy fucked this whole shit up. This nigga, first of all, he used to trick girls all the fucking time to fuck them, and then he passed on Halle Berry. Well, I mean, I guess that was his homeboy. That's a whole nother conversation. And then he tried to trick this girl, but then end up fucking his whole like career up because the coochie was good. Like, if you think Jacqueline was the villain, you tripping.
anything about Marcus. However, getting older is realizing Marcus was indeed the real villain. He brought a lot of this shit on himself. It was a true dog.
All of it on himself.
You are going to turn down this pussy like this, staring you smack in your face. No man can turn
She
down.
pulled her pussy out at the fucking restaurant. That is nuts.
This pussy.
You stop. Nothing wrong with the pussy.
Yes, we do know Marcus.
Shut your ass up.
Yes, we do know Marcus got what he deserved from Jacqueline because she told that man.
She told
this
him.
was just coochie,
Mm-hmm.
nothing serious. And that boy still fell in love,
that
trying
thing
to
was that
marry her
good.
and shit.
Man, sit your dumb ass down.
However, I don't think Jackie's the real villain for letting him know what it is off
No,
top and
not
playing
at
his
all.
game.
Yeah.
She knew who bro was. She knew bro had game, and she gave it back to him, never taking him
Exactly.
too serious. But truthfully, I watched this back now, just going through the experiences of life, and I look at Angela sideways as fuck because she is indeed a real villain. Low key shitty as hell because Angela was Captain Save a nigga. She knew good and well who bro was, and she knew that was Jackie Lil Ho, and still chose to put herself in the mix just to think that she.
Nah, hell nah. Nah, she is not no real villain at all. She told him, like, hey, I mean, she asked her, because I think I watched like the other week. She asked her, like, hey, what was going on? You know what I'm saying? She told her. And I don't know.
She can be the one that.
Now, what she was green for was going out with her. Well, not even really, because if you don't like a nigga, you don't like a nigga. She was going out with old boy, but then she didn't like him.
Changed them.
If Jesus can't save these hoes, why are you trying? What make you think you greater than Jesus, nigga?
Greater than
To
Jesus.
the side notes of why Marcus is the real villain. Yes, we know bro was a womanizer, but that's not what makes him the biggest villain. Introducing your friend to a chick just to come back later and be a hoe about the whole situation, even in how you revealed it, is crazy. In my opinion, Marcus used Angela like she was a throwaway.
Damn.
But he did the same thing to his friend. Yeah, I felt like Marcus knew Angela.
Marcus is the biggest villain. But again, I want people to understand, while I don't condone, I can see what y'all saying, like, oh, that's fucked up. You fucking with I like this girl. Kind of like with Scar and Mufasa. I like this girl. You know what I'm saying? Why would you fuck with her? She didn't want you, gang. I'm sorry. She did not want you. We both liked each other. She just don't want you. Now you can either be strange about it. You can either be Scar and kill Mufasa. If y'all want to kill Mufasa, that's cool. Just say that. But I just feel it's not. If you don't like somebody, you don't like somebody. I'm not finna force it.
They liked him. He just never really addressed it. So you put him.
And this is me being with somebody that none of my friends have ever talked
to really keep pursuing Jackie. And then he got dogged out.
What sex is to you? Nothing, huh? What happened to caring and sharing and commitment?
Yeah, this was crazy.
I am Joe Blow, the lover man. You should be paying me, bitch.
Then you got the scene where he has to let his homeboy know that, hey, bro, I hit the girl you like.
Hey, how are things with you and Angela?
You something, bitch ass yucker.
Now, when dealing with friends, just don't talk to nobody they talk to. And when you
get
put
it.
somebody down,
I get
when
it.
you
I
put
do.
your friend down on somebody else, that's you saying, hey, I'm not talking to this person. This shit off limits. Like, that should have been the last person he tried to touch.
And like I said, I'm not disproving or not saying that's not the truth. I get it. But I don't know, bro. Like, if it's that strong, like y'all really, really, really vibe with each other, and she really not fucking with him, I don't really see it that bad. Especially because they only went on 1 or 2 dates. I think it happens. Sometimes you like somebody, they don't like you back, brother. Okay, you'll be all
She
right.
should have immediately been off limits. But bruh, little fade ass ended up falling in love with her, inviting her over on Thanksgiving, which makes zero sense. You invited both of these niggas over. And when the dinner was done, you shouldn't have let her keep trying to stick around. You should have kicked her out, which would ultimately lead to her busting it open because you didn't.
Oh my God.
Holy shit, I'm gonna come.
When you blur lines with your friends, that's the risk you run. Marcus had multiple times to do the right thing, but chose to break that bro code.
He's a piece of shit.
And wife this girl, which is also part of the problem that I had with Angela. Bro, Angela was low key or high key a pygmy. A little fat ass woman.
No, she was not.
Man, watch this scene.
I know it's none of my business what's going on with you and Marcus, but can you try to take it easy on him? Please?
Yeah, this was nuts. Yeah, I'll give you that. This was crazy. This was crazy. Shut your ass up, Hallie. What are you doing?
What type of shit is this, Angela?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Spanish Shih Tzu looking at nigga.
Oh,
She's simp as hell. She's simp as hell.
Yeah, can you make it easy?
You gonna go as
him?
far as
That's
to confront the
crazy.
girl because you really like Marcus. But she knew that was Jackie work. But you gonna keep pursuing Marcus, Dookie Daiquiri drinking ass because you have simp behavior. See, what she did, in my opinion, was the equivalent of a nigga going to the strip club, falling in love with the stripper, saying,
"I can save you.
You don't have to be here.
You don't have to do this. I got you." Hey man, this is a good video. Hey man, keep making them Diddy Conway. But yeah, man, like I say, I usually don't agree with his takes, but it'd be interesting to hear different takes or his the way he feels about things. And I'm gonna say the way I feel about things. So hey, we're gonna keep reacting to these. But I think that's all I gotta say, man. We're gonna go and get up out of here. Till next time. I'm out.